Hey kids, welcome to me. It's Time Pants, aka Zelgatus, aka Dr. Punctual, and I have, this is my first entry in the second annual dual character challenge. I am repping Shadow here. He's one half of my team. For those of you not following along, the challenge for this particular installment is that an imp, you may have 2 or 3, in my case 3 imps in your party. They are allowed to use weapons, and the imps must deal the killing blow. Fair enough. When I found out that items or imps could indeed use the items, I thought, why not go all out? Why not make this little special? And so you'll see what I mean here shortly. Initially, my plan was just to kind of jump them down. As you saw, I have ice rods and a blizzard on my characters. But you know what? If you're just tuning in to watch my jumping imps, screw that. Because, like I said, I wanted to make this a little special. Again, like last year, item screen's giving me some trouble. Yes, Magicite! As you can see, I grinded out a little bit. And I am just the luckiest dude in the world. Alright, so I start off with Zone Seek. And so, of course, I immediately press my luck because, like last year, I am apparently a glutton for punishment. But no, unlike last year, where Crusader just ruined my day constantly, I get just super unbelievably lucky. This is my first try, and I get Golem. Like, right after Zone C. Like, what? What? How? Right? And Unicorn. Anybody tell me what that does other than waste your turn? Anyone? I don't know. So, as you might be able to tell, actually, my imps actually turn out to be a bit more useful than even my DCC character, just by virtue of their jump, which I am fairly certain now at this point. Like the 25% chance of the random cast, that's bullshit, right? Like, it seems like everybody that tried this had kind of the same strategy in mind, like kind of cheese it out with the ice rods, and that shit just don't work. Like, that sucked. Alright, so the Fire 2, of course I wasn't paying attention, should have been an indicator that yes, the Mind Blast was coming, and my timing was just appalling. But for some reason, I get off just super clean here. Like, Shadow is the only one that took any punishment from that, and Stone overrides any other like debilitating sort of status ailment that he might get. Again, my timing is just appalling here, but as you'll see, I managed to luck that out. That remedy, by the way, is not intentional. I don't usually play with the cursor set on memory, so I'm trying to get used to this. I'm playing catch-up, so I have to use the fast forward button on my Super Nintendo constantly. But yeah, again, I don't deserve that, but I sneak away from the Flare Star purely by luck. That was certainly not any deliberate timing on my part. And again, kind of very different from last year is the fact that I managed to get all the way through yeah, all of the major trials of the World of Balance without really burning through any of my consumables. And you know, what the hell? You know, Magicite is such a fun item, why not go to town? And again, I kind of luck out and get, you know, not a great random summon, but not a bad one. And again, pressing my luck just kind of comes through fine for me. I never really have anything bad happen. Again, in stark contrast to last year, where pretty much every time I used Magicite, it was just a prelude to a tragedy. The only thing that I was really worried about was, with the Dragoon Boots, I was worried that Atma Weapon was going to bounce a spell off of me and hit himself and deliver the killing blow, because at this point I've pretty much, well that kind of sucked, as you'll see. I pretty much relegated Shadow to doing more or less jack squat here in the last like 2 minutes of the battle, because I had started off like actually trying to keep track of the damage, you know, how much had been dealt, and making sure that it was going to be one of my imps that delivered the killing blow, and I completely lost track of that in like the third move. So rather than try and re-record, I just thought, well, what the hell? My party is basically defensively like immune to just about everything at this point. Like they've got Reflect up, they've got Shell, they've got Golem, they've got Regin, they have Dragoon Boots, they have, yeah, like pretty much no fear of sustaining damage for like the rest of the battle. So why not let the imps take care of it, and I'll just admit that I'm a terrible player. Like, it's no secret to anybody, but like I'll just drop all pretense of being in any way adept or capable. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Fight's over, and the old Time Pants walks away victorious. So, I'd like to duly apologize for wasting everybody's time. I hope you'll forgive me. And other than that, see you on the other end of the apocalypse, kids. Bye-bye.